beauties, welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, Sarit and Stevie K. Okay, today guys we're watching SATYAMEVA JAYATE 2.
Yeah, official trailer, John Abraham, Divya Khosla Kumar, and I'm just trying to see who's it directed by. Milap, Zaveri. The first one, obviously if you guys haven't seen it, the first one obviously still got John Abraham in there, but it had Nora Fatehi. Basically it was about corruption. One brother was an officer and the other one was fighting corrupt police officers, basically, or getting rid of them. And Nora Fatehi was obviously a respectable, honest officer, and but obviously, if your brother is who he is, then you got to also stop that kind of thing. But there's a reason behind why they're doing what they're doing, and that's what it is. When you're younger, and what you go through in life can set you up with how you see things differently, even though you could be experience the same thing. That little things can change your way of thinking of how to fight, let's just say, anything that's bad or evil, or overcome things, but you look at it in a different way due to your own, that kind of thing. But this is part 2, so we're going to check this one out and see what this one's like. This is obviously, I believe it's going to be a total different story, so and I ain't going to give you anything more besides that. So do check out the first one if you haven't done so already. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also check out our other channel, which is Cool or Touch. Also let us know what else you guys want us to make. So here we go. We're going to check this one out first.
पुलिस चाहती है मेरी कलाई का नाप हथकड़ी के लिए। जल्लाद चाहता है मेरे गले का नाप फांसी के लिए। बेईमान डरता है सुन के मेरे जिगरे का नाम 56 इंच।
56 इंच। टेबल ही तोड़ के रखता।
सीमाएं हैं जो तुम जैसे बेटों को जन्म देती हैं, जो हमेशा सच्चाई के लिए लड़ते हैं, हारते हैं लेकिन रुकते नहीं, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए टूटते नहीं।
इस कातिल को पकड़ने के लिए हमें हमारे बेस्ट ऑफिसर की जरूरत है। हवा को तूफान बनते देर नहीं लगती। को रोकने के लिए चट्टान की जरूरत पड़ती है। दो टके की जान लेने 56 इंच का जिगरा नहीं, 56 किलो का हथौड़ा चाहिए। हर गुनहगार को ऐसी मौत मारूंगा कि अगले जन्म में माँ की कोख से क्या, बाप की तोप से भी निकलने से डरेगा। याद रख, तुझे पकड़ने की आना नहीं, इसी मुल्क की पुलिस काफी है। जिस दिन हमारा देश हर किस्म के भ्रष्टाचार से आजाद होगा, ये आजाद उस दिन आजादी मनाएगा। तेरी ममता में हूँ, जिस देश की मैया गंगा है, वहाँ खून भी तिरंगा है। इस कुरुक्षेत्र में जो क्रांति आप लाना चाहते थे, उसे मैं लाऊंगा। मेरा फंडा डांडी नहीं है, मेरा फंडा डंडा है। गांधी जी की हमेशा जय हो, लेकिन भगत सिंह मेरा बंदा है।
Nora Fatehi.
दुनिया एक कुरुक्षेत्र का मैदान है, जहां हर मोड़ पे दुनिया तुम दोनों भाइयों को लड़वाने की कोशिश करेगी। तुम दोनों आपस में लड़ोगे तो दुश्मन हमेशा जीतेगा। तन मन धन से बढ़कर जंगन मन।
Triple roll. 25th of November 2021.
Okay.
Whoa! I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to think, where should we start from, basically? It's a triple role. Obviously, he's the father, and he's the two brothers, the two sons. One's obviously the police officer, and the other one, again, similar to what was said at the start about the first one. But instead of him against Manoj Bajpayee, who's his brother, was a police officer, it's him against him. So, I was going to say, is it me or his face looks a bit
frail?
That's the word. I didn't want to say that word kind of thing.
Think he looks
but
old.
like he, I mean, his physique is what you call it, but it looks like he's probably lost so much body fat that his face just didn't. He looked. Normally his face looks like really like woo like that. It just looked not like him a little, you know.
Not.
Yeah, and it's like you notice it straight away, and I was like going, he looks good. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, muto bas. I just thought, weight and muto, looks a bit less, and I'm trying to be healthy as anything. But that's the only thing. It's not I'm just wondering if anyone else noticed that. That's why it just seemed.
Looks a lot older than he is.
The only thing I would say is I loved the dialogues that he was saying.
Yeah, and me.
The dialogues were powerful from everything from Bhagat Singh to even the bear saying people brown or that if you fight each other it wins kind of thing. And not only that, him talking about his jigra and his heart and all that kind of stuff. It was like very patriotic, very, you know what I mean? I loved it when he had the pagadi on and he was there, got the junda and he's walking and he's talking for the,
the music as well, song.
Yeah, the score, every single thing seemed really sort of energetic, patriotic, powerful. The dialogues, are just going to hit home with everyone. Each time he says something, it's going to go, proud. I love the way that he was kind of thing. Obviously I'm guessing that was the father, because he goes and touches the murti, afterwards at the feet. So I'm guessing he was somebody who, started this, was also patriotic, but something's obviously occurred. But you can see that he was doing everything himself instead of having, the bulls doing it and stuff like that. That's how strong he was. And then two sons, obviously the same. And they're both, again, it's whatever the father has taught them when they were younger and whatever has occurred. One's seen it in a different way and he's fighting corruption and everything else, or fighting against crime, being a police officer, and the other one's doing it in a total different way. But their both aim is the truth, the honesty, and to defeat all corruption and all bad stuff out there, bad people out there, but in different ways.
One thing I didn't like was the special effects. I think there's a bit.
I was going to say the action. Go on, yeah.
Yeah, the action is a bit too much, and the special effects. Every time he went to break something, like the table or that thing, it was just
a bit over the top.
Yeah, it's
and that's the honest.
Like back in the days, like old style, but then you could pull it off because it's
old style.
Old style.
Yeah.
Now with all the technology and everything you have got,
that they can make it realistic.
Realistic. It was just like.
I think he'd done the same thing in Satyameva Jayate, the first one, because I remember when he was like, grab the door and the door just comes off. And he was hitting, and then he had all these tires around him and he just went boom. I understand showing strength because they used to do it back in the days with Taminder and, Amitabh Bachchan and people like that, you're holding the aeroplane and the aeroplane ain't moving. Yeah. Captain America does it these days, but he's a superhero. But those were our superheroes. Yeah. But I understand this day and age when you got they're doing superheroes like Krish and Rawan and stuff, and they actually show them with the capability of doing that, having a normal banda kind of thing. I mean, it's one thing doing that.
Because they were keeping that old feel, like the way it was filmed as well, it just looked like it was such an old
maybe that's what they want to do. Maybe I do understand and I fully agree, because you can get action that looks so realistic. I'm not saying he couldn't hit that table and something happened kind of thing, but it's the way the table just fell, or the old again. But the television was old. It's not like a flat screen, was it? It was like the big old television. Yeah. So he put the big brown televisions and he smashed it. Maybe he was watching the India and Pakistan, cricket match, and he just had enough and got TV tod do bas menu gussa chad gaya hon, har gaya kidda.
Go on.
ਉਹਨੇ ਬਸ ਇਹਨੇ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਦੇਖਿਆ, ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ
Blame me. He blamed
ਇਹਦੀ fault ਆ मैं क्या दस दमा ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਹਦੀ ਫੋਲਟ ਆ ਮਰ ਕੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਤੂੰ ਦੇਖੀ ਨਾ ਐਵੇਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਦੇਖਣਾ ਤੇ ਬਸ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕੰਮ John Abraham ਦਾ ਟੈਲੀ ਤੋੜਤਾ but yeah, I do understand what you mean. Like even at the start, in like the coconut crushed it with his hand.
There was a few times he crushed something in his hand.
Yeah, there's fights and you can make them look really good, but then there's the over
I hope
the
this
top.
movie's worth it.
You know,
for
like
him to be so he's gone so big.
He's big. He's always big.
But that was just like extreme level.
Yeah, he's really good. His physique is fine. And then you got Divya Khosla. She was in there. Obviously, she's got quite a bit of a role. Nora Fatehi, obviously, dance number. Another one. Hey,
I'm looking forward to seeing.
Looking forward to seeing that one. Yeah. But it just seems that it is going to be similar to the first one, which is quite good. But like I said, it's the action sequences that were probably way over the top. And, either you can just push it aside and go, Jalti kya. I mean, he took the engine out of the car. And it was like easy as anything. It wasn't like like there was any sort of like like there, and someone went like that, and then they just choked it.
Well, he doesn't need to. Did you see the muscle?
It would just like seem like but I would still say even the Incredible Hulk would have picked it up and it would have gone and flung it, but John Abraham got the strength of Incredible Hulk, Captain America, everyone else. All the Marvel characters all put together. Who needs them when you got John Abraham? You could do it. No, but otherwise, like I said, I want to watch it for the whole patriotics element, and also to get to see him in 3 different roles in one movie. That's totally different. And I want to hear the dialogues. I think I was more touched by the dialogues and the whole thing about why are they against each other. I'm more or less like somebody up anyway. And also to see Nora Fatehi dance. But no, that was the trailer. Let us know what you guys thought. Give your thoughts and opinions below in the comments. Did you agree with us, or you guys think, hey, that action kind of stuff is whoopie-doo? We love it regardless. I don't know. Anyway, honest. We're going to be honest, innit? With things. Let us know what else you guys want us made. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Take it, see you soon. Bye.